Hey everybody, how's it going? Brbteabreak here today for another World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth video. Today we're checking out the Unholy Death Knight. So the Unholy Death Knight, this probably has the least amount of changes of any class in the entire game, any spec, sorry. Unholy Death Knight looking pretty depressing at the moment. So firstly, obviously your weapon is now gone, that's for every single class in the game. And it's pretty big for Unholy in my opinion. You lose some pretty big mechanical things. So firstly, Apocalypse is obviously gone. That sucks because it was a great way to remove your festering wounds very quickly. It made you quite bursty also, which is very cool for Unholy. And you lose the ability to summon a bunch of undead guys, which just looks visually awesome in my opinion. Next, you lost Black Claws, which is one of the golden traits that makes it so your Dark Transformation, when he's like going big ham mode, he has a chance to remove festering wounds, which is a good way to actually spend more time doing other stuff then, not having to spam Scourge Strike all the time, because Scourge Strike damage sucks. You also lost then with the Apocalypse thing, you get like the 2 runes back, that's not too big of a deal. You lose double Sudden Doom, this is probably one of the bigger ones. If you auto attack, you have a chance to give you back a Death Coil, but now you only get 1 proc of it, so if you get really lucky, well, you just don't get anything, you just get cut there, which really sucks. Another one which isn't too big of a deal, but it does impact a little bit, is Scourge Strike. The trait allowed you to get a rune back every so often. I think it's like a 9% chance baseline, maybe it's 12%, which is gone now, which really sucks. That means you just get a slower gameplay because you have less runes coming back all the time. And last but not least, another big one is good old Dark Transformation. Dark Transformation no longer gets the increased duration, which kind of sucks. It's like down by 8 seconds, which doesn't matter too much besides obviously just does more damage, but they couldn't just buff the damage. There's no really big gameplay thing that changes here because of this, which is good, I guess. But overall, it kind of feels bad right now to be a Death Knight. What is this doing here? It keeps moving around, I swear to God, automatically. So that is the changes for the DK so far. I guess you could say one nice thing is Runic Corruption hasn't changed. You're still going to get that 1% haste chance. So 1% chance to get increased rune regeneration, which is really good to have. Makes a more flowing gameplay versus something like Frost, where it's very heavy like, oh, I got a rune, oh, I got a rune, and just comes out of nowhere. So let's go through the changes of the actual class. They're all just baseline DK things, nothing new for the actual Unholy DK itself. So Death's Advance is a new ability, makes it so you can't get slowed below 70% passively, and when you use it, you can't get slowed below 100%, which is really good. And you also can't get knocked back, which is really good. It's a little confusing how it says you can't get slowed below 100% normal speed, and you resist movement effects. So I don't know exactly, like some are forced I guess, I don't know exactly the difference between that. I'm not a PvPer, maybe this is a big PvP ability, but the big thing is can't get knocked back is massive for PvE. I'm assuming this is being implemented because DKs suck at movement right now, and they're the only class in the game, any melee class I should say, that has no way to like stop this. Even so, classes like Paladin have bubble, Enhancement Shamies have ways to charge, so yeah, really right now DK was the only one, so this is a really nice change in my opinion. Also, Death Strike now heals for more. It heals you for 30%, not 20%. Doesn't matter too much, but sometimes when you have to spam Death Strike, it can really help there. We also have Raise Ally now cost runic power. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does on the live servers, but this kind of sucks. And we also have, where is it? The new ability, Reap Magic, here it is. It's Purge, pretty much. Cost a GCD, that's about it. 4-second cooldown, sorry, 10-second cooldown. And gives you 25 runic power, which is very nice to have. And that's another way to generate runes. It seems like it's just a PvE, like, purely Mythic Plus talent. I mean, you gotta think, other classes with Purges include things like, include things like Shaman, obviously, and I think Mage can also, but even like Hunters, they're bringing back Trank Shot, I'm pretty sure. So they're trying to make mechanics where you actually want to bring stuff like this to actually cleanse the target, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if Trank Shot is magic, it might be only in rages, but I'll have to see. But yeah, so that's the ability changes for Unholy. The talent changes aren't much better, and really you just feel worse. Unholy Frenzy now gives you, only 40% increased attack speed. On the live servers, it's 100% increased attack speed, which is a lot of attack speed, obviously. This sucks, in my opinion. It just means you're just slower now. Like, there's no gameplay benefit of making this class any slower than it already is. Obviously, I can't get very high stacks because, you know, just low-level item gear here. I should probably use an Brbteabreak, eh? But, oop, bit of lag. It just doesn't play very fast right now, which is really annoying. Like, right now, I'd have ways. I use, obviously, I have my undead guys out to be getting those runes back from the pool. But yeah, you just don't have that. It just, look at this. I'm standing here right now with nothing to do. The runes aren't coming back. My haste buff is gone. You just don't get enough runes back anymore. It feels really slow without the weapon. It's probably one of my least liked classes currently because of that. And I adore Unholy on the live servers. I really do. It's such a fun class. It made me fall in love with DK in Tomb of Sagaris. Even though I had to play Frost for the most part in Taurus, you know, Unholy really just brings the class up for me. It's such a fun ability. Oh, sorry, such a fun spec. With so much you can do, so many ways to min-max. Play a bit of RNG with things like the Dark Slash, Black Claws even. I just don't have it anymore. Even just getting like the 2 to 4 here, like, this is quite cool. It's nice to have this, but it's only nice if you can actually play with it, and right now you just don't have the stats to play with it. Here we go, I'm going to press 2 of these. I'm going to get a couple more of these out. Oh, luckily Sudden Doom proc there. And now I'll wait a fair bit. Get 3 more of these out. Actually got to wait to use the Festering Strike now. I guess one good thing is you can't really mess up your Festering Strike not having any of these Festering Wounds up. Don't have to worry about the whole these 6 for your Apocalypse, but I really like that. It's fine. Oh man, it's just a bit, feels bad, man. Gargoyle is the same, bombard the target, does damage, nothing really changed too much there. Still a cool cooldown, there's still a 3-minute cooldown. You can still upgrade it with Dark Arbiter, which reduces the cooldown. But, yeah. That is Unholy, guys. It's a little depressing in my opinion, I know. I think DK as a whole is a class that hasn't been touched much, if at all, yet. Now, I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe they haven't worked out what they want to do with it yet, because I think the class on live is one of the most fun melee specs out there, most engaging, most bit of RNG. Aesthetically, it's amazing. Obviously, you have, as I said, the Apocalypse being gone now sucks. Even Army of the Dead, they've nerfed it in a visual way. You no longer get the random ghouls, which has slight gameplay effects. Like you get, what is it here? I have it on the right here. You get like increased damage taken from Death Knight, reduced healing done, dot over time. Like, they don't really change how you play at all, so I don't really care in that regard. But visually, this sucks. Maybe there's a glyph for it. I'm not too sure. I know they're trying to make glyphs come back, but this is alpha. There's no way to get those unless you level up inscription yourself, and I'm not gonna do that. Oh boy. AMS is still here though, so you can have some fun there. But why wouldn't you just play Rogue? It's an interesting one. We'll see how it plays out, guys, when the game fully comes out in August, which is just over 4 months away. I really hope they change Frost DK, Unholy DK. I hope they change Frost also. I hope they change all the DK specs, because right now, it's going from one of my favorite classes in the current game to some low-tier garbage, in my opinion. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.